All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast. Now, it went from bad to worse yesterday for the New York Jets as they lost at home to the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, the Jets were clinging to a 28-24 lead in the final moments of the contest until Raiders quarterback Derek Carr found rookie wide receiver Henry Ruggs for a 46-yard touchdown pass with just 5 seconds remaining in the contest. The Jets were denied their first win of the season as they are now 0-12, and on top of that, they were left searching for more answers. But one thing we know for sure is that Gregg Williams is no longer the defensive coordinator of the Jets. Williams was fired today after his defense gave up the game-winning score. And, I mean, it was one of those where, Williams called for an uncharacteristic all-out blitz, which left his corners one-on-one with the Raider wide receivers. Now, if you have followed Williams' career as a defensive coordinator in the NFL, and you look at some of his stops with the Tennessee Titans, with the New Orleans Saints, and with the Cleveland Browns, he lives by the blitz and he dies by the blitz. And yesterday, his defense died. But you got to peel back the surface and say, blitzing versus prevent defense. What do you want in that situation? We've seen the prevent defense a lot from teams over the years. And honestly, the prevent D, all it really does is prevent you from winning because, typically teams will have drop 8 guys back. They'll only rush 3 and the quarterback can just sit back there just like he's playing in the sandlots as a kid and he can pick his spot where he wants to go. Now, I don't think he should have gone for the all-out blitz, but, at the end of the day, he could have brought some blitzers and maybe dropped like 2 or 3 other guys back. But the thing is, you know what? You live by it, you die by it. He went down guns blazing, and unfortunately for the Jets, they lost. At the end of the day, the Jets needed a scapegoat for this because let's be realistic. This loss and this season is bigger than Gregg Williams because why? Gregg Williams' defense had made the stop on the previous Raiders possession. Okay, the Jets got the football back. They're up 28-24. The Raiders only have 2 timeouts and it's less than 2 minutes to play in the contest. If you're the Jets, you get a first down and the game's over, and the Jets could not do that. They let the Raiders off the hook. They gave him life, and after that, the rest is history. And I bring this up because Williams is gone, but Adam Gase still has a job. And, of course, Adam Gase is the Jets head coach, and he's a guy who I've been saying it from day one. He should have not have gotten the job to begin with. Now, the Jets needed a scapegoat for this, and of course, it's Gregg Williams. But at the end of the day, firing Williams at this point in the season when you're 0-12, you're probably not going to win a game. To me, I think it's the equivalent of just simply reshuffling the deck chairs on the Titanic, and that's what the Jets are doing right now. This is a train wreck organization. They are a bad team. They're a bad organization, and at this point, honestly, heading into the offseason, Gase is going to be gone. I would honestly, at this point, I'd be surprised if Joe Douglas, their general manager, is back. But the New York media and the Jet fans alike wanted a scapegoat for this situation, and at the end of the day, they got one. The Jets play the Seahawks on the road next week. I don't see them, playing more inspired than they were yesterday. It was their best game of the season, effort-wise at least. Of course, it still did not result in a victory for Gang Green, but make no mistake about it. This is a bad organization. This is a bad club. You know what? Say what you want about Williams. I know that there are going to be some people out there to say, you know what? It was a boneheaded move, but hey, you know what? He went out guns blazing. His team wasn't good enough to make the plays. The Raiders won the contest, and this is why bad teams continuously lose games like this. And this is not just something for this season. You go back for the last 30 or 40 years with the New York Jets, they consistently find ways to lose these type of games. So the Jets' issues are bigger than Gregg Williams. The Jets' issues are bigger than this defense. And you know what? At the end of the day, what can you say about the Jets that already has not been said? This team consistently finds ways to lose this game, and regardless of who's the defensive coordinator next year or the head coach, they will continuously find ways to shoot themselves in the foot. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to thank all of the subscribers out there. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 Pounds of Sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it'll be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. You can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.